So, Karmel, will you vote to outsource our police and fire?
No.
No?
I've actually been working on something, and I've met with this financial group, this financial planning group, and I kind of think I have a solution to the whole problem, and it would be to outsource the police and the fire and the employees of City Hall to themselves. So kind of giving them like a stake in the city, and the better the city does, the more money they make. So if everybody's doing their job up to A, then you're funding your retirement double and triple than what you are, and it's not costing the city actually any money at all.
So it's just based on their performance?
It's well, you know, okay, so if you have an employer and an employee, you know that the employer cares more about the company than the employee.
Mm-hmm.
But if you turn that same employee into an owner of that company,
mm-hmm.
he gets different things like dividend, you know, stock, whatever. He gets different things, and so he therefore cares a little bit more. So it's kind of the same concept. It's a new concept, and you kind of have to retrain people's thinking because most of us are, you know, trained to be workers.
Yeah.
But this way, we would outsource them to themselves, which they would be like, you know, the stakeholders, they'd be owning pieces of the city, mm-hmm. And their retirement, they would actually be able to retire in 22 years. It wouldn't cost the city any more money. And as far as CalPERS and fighting with CalPERS, if we just put what we owed them to the end of if we put it to the end of the loan, which is allowed in bankruptcy, and we started paying, let's just say now, but every year we paid early. Okay, well, if you pay early, you cut off a bunch of interest, which there cuts off a bunch of money. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we could start by doing that, and then CalPERS might not be fighting so bad and might not be so angry if they eventually got all their money. I mean, we can't pay them all today, but that's not to say that in the long run we can't. And funding the city with different ways and different revenue sources, it's not going to hurt. And then it's kind of a win-win situation for everybody.